And welcome back to the madness. This is Stitchy Time number
27.
And I'm Becky.
I'm Tiny Pufferfish.
And this is Stitchy Time! Okay, so first off, I got a lot of questions on my vlog. What is homework? How can they find it? And what it is. So, let me try to explain it. Becca, will you bring up this week's? So, what it is, it's Magical Stitches, which they're closed until, I think it's June or July, don't quote me. They're gonna maybe reopen it, but for right now, it's closed. There are a lot of other good places for homework. Of course, now I can't think of any. Something about 30, but they're closed. There's a lot of them that are closed right now. You really, it's at the end of the year or the beginning of the year when they open up and you try to get into it. Okay, so every week we get homework prompts. This week's homework prompt is very simple. Last week's prompt was we had to, you had a choice. It was either 1,000 stitches on something heavy, which I picked my cottage. It's a house. It's heavy. Or you could do 500 stitches on, something. When you looked at the DMC color, it had to say either gold or yellow in it, and you had to stitch 500 stitches in gold or yellow. Or you could have done 250 stitches in gold metallic thread, but I didn't have anything that had yellow or gold. I had yellow, but I didn't have that many stitches. I only had like 75. And they all had to be in that color. So I had to do the most stitches this week. So I did the 1,000 stitches. So let's talk about the last time we talked was, the last Stitchy Time was on the 15th. So we have this whole week to talk about, which was St. Patrick's Day. And basically, all I did was, we gotta finish, folks. We gotta finish February's cottage. So, on that, like for task 1, it was something that you could turn into a cauldron. So, a cauldron? Did I say that right, Becca?
Yeah.
So my flower pots could be turned into a cauldron. So I think each of them were 200 stitches, I want to say. No, it was 500 stitches because it took me 2 days, I see. And then the other homework was, 500 stitches somewhere where you could have a picnic. Well, I could have a picnic on that beautiful porch. So, or on the lawn by the birds. So, yeah. But I'm super excited. Got February done. Okay, so the other part of the homework that I was talking about was, each week we get weekly homework. Like this week's is, really simple.
200 stitches on your miracle chart.
On your miracle one. So my miracle one is so many books, so little time. I ordered it in August. It didn't get here till the end of January. And it's also called your unicorn piece. Something that you waited forever and you just adore it, basically. That's so many books, so little time for me. So it's going to see way more than 200 stitches. I'm going to do 200 stitches on that. And then my goal is, now we're going into yearly homework. You don't have to do any of this, but it encourages you to stitch. And I like that you can come up with stories, like the flower pot, turn it into a cauldron, or having a family picnic on the lawn. if usually most of the time, if you can make a story about it, it will fit. If you can make it fit and tell a story, it fits. So I like the funness of it. Funness, is that a word? I don't know. It keeps me motivated. It makes me stitch at least 5 times a week. There's weeks where it's really hard for me to stitch and I'm just like, I am just too tired. But like tonight, I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. But I want to get the 200 stitches done. So I'm going to put at least 200 stitches. Knowing me, it's probably going to be more. But then depends on, I did get home. It's like, what, 7 o'clock?
Yep, 6:45.
Yeah. So I just walked in the door at what, 6:30?
Yep.
So we still have to eat dinner. So yeah, I'm probably only going to get 200 stitches in, unfortunately. But, so the cabins. You have 20 cabins that you need to repair. Oh, and this is all, Becca, what is it called? I never know how to pronounce it. What are the book series that we're reading? Because it goes with the books.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Yeah, thank you. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Well, hello, Tobers. Toby just came in and started staring at me.
Yeah, 'cause you have me and...
Why you don't know? No prairie dogging right now, baby boy. So, go pay attention to your mama. He actually likes me now, guys, but I can't pick him up. If I was to pick him up, he would like I'm trying to kill him. His mom can pick him up, but if I did, it's like I'm gonna take him to the slaughter. But he can jump up on me. He stitches with me most nights for at least a half an hour. That's just him laying at my feet. But anyways, so each cabin, there's 20 of them, and you have to repair them, and how you repair them is you stitch 2,000 stitches on a project. So I have
stitches for this time.
Huh?
It's 5,000 stitches per area this time.
What do you mean?
For your repair thing?
Oh, no, that's the second part.
Oh.
I still, yeah, now you have to repair the camp. And I think there's only 10 prompts on that, though. Right? And there's 5,000 stitches for each one. But I'm not working on that until I get the cabins done. I'm like focused. I'm doing the cabins first. And then I'm going to do the camp.
32 areas for a total of 160,000 stitches.
And if I don't get to it, I don't get to it. But what I'm really enjoying is, confession time. I have not watched any Floss Tube. I have not watched any YouTube. I haven't watched any of my TV shows. All I am doing is reading books. Because each month they pick, it's either 4 or 5 different subjects, right? Subjects? Genres of books. And I don't like any of the ones that they picked except for one. Male authors. James Patterson. Alex Cross. I am on the 14th book. It's just, I'm just like, I finished one and I started the next one like that. And I seem like I can stitch a lot better because I'm doing audio. I stitch a lot better than watching FlossTube or TV because there's nothing to look up. It's all in my head. You know, I don't know if you're like that, but I have the thing playing in my head, you know. When I read a book, you know, no. Do you do that? You're just staring at me. Do you do that? When you read a book, do you see the, like, you're in the house and you can see the piano on the...
I imagine my own cutscenes, yes.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I couldn't think of what it was called. So, I hope that explains homework. There's all these different challenges. So, with the reading, depending on the pages, is how many stitches you get for that book. So, I think if it's 300 or less. No, I don't remember what it is now. Basically, I think mine's 600. I think it's 600 to. No, what is it? That's not right. I don't know. It basically, mine are working out to be, they're in the range of the 1,000. I can't tell you because it's on my phone. If I could look at my phone, then I could tell you, but you're recording on my phone.
How long there?
Oh, you can look at it, right? The reading challenges. Look at March reading challenge and let me see it.
Oh, I was just reading everyone. Nobody's picked manga.
Yeah. Okay, so the lengths are 100 to 300 or 6 hours or less. It's 300 stitches. So if you read that book, you get 300 stitches put to your... Every stitch that you stitch counts. And see, there's 3. There's the gods, the demigods,
Titans.
and Titans. So there's 3 teams. I'm on gods. So, like, at the end of the month, when the monthly challenges, I forgot to tell you about the monthly challenges, which on that, people are going crazy and doing, like, multiple sets of monsters. I'm doing 1 set because I want to do 1 set of monsters each month, then work on my cabins, so then I can work on my camps. Cabins? Yeah, cabins. So, cottages, cabins, I got all the C's on my mind. So, and then 301 pages to 600 is 1,000 stitches or 6 to 10 hours of reading. And then 10 hours plus for an audiobook is 15,000 stitches, which I did get 2 of those. So, yeah, but this month's was horror, standalone novels. I do not read standalone novels. I need to let the story keep going. And then when it's end, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. Oh, I guess I have read some standalone. The Fault in the Stars.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but I basically do series because I want it to go. And then when it ends, I just cry like a baby because it's all over. Virgin River. That's all I have to say. Virgin River. It was like 23 books long, but I still want it to be more. Okay. And then you got, how do you pronounce it? Manjang? Manga. And explain what that is.
Japanese comics.
Okay. And then you had science fiction. No. That's all Johnny. Johnny is all sci-fi. Everything sci-fi. Me, no. Nope. And then you got male authors. So I want to say that I'm at 14 books read this month. And I am super excited. I can't look at anything because it's on the phone. In my Goodreads app, I think I wanted to read 100 books. And I think I'm already past, because it tells you you're 2 away from making your goal if right now, I think I'm past it now because last month I was a couple away and then I had to pass it. So, anyways. So, the week of St. Patrick's Day, I basically did the cottage. That's all that got worked on. And I put 3,750 stitches. Now, mind you, there are some, because the total for it is like 4,000 something. So, there was some done before the week before. So... And then, yeah, there was a lot done the week before because then on that Sunday, I started. You guys ready for it? We got another finish. Oh, can you see it? I can't tell. Yes, you can. The March cottage is done. So we started that last Sunday. I started it. I don't know why I'm saying we. I kept saying these were seagulls. These aren't seagulls. They're storks. So, and Miss Coffee wants me to backstitch that. I don't want to backstitch. So I'm thinking about putting another color over it because that's going to be a pain. Look at it. That's going to be a pain to backstitch. So, I don't think we're going to be backstitching. I think I'm just going to add another layer over it. My goal for this month, the month of April, is to at least get these fully finished too. So, what we did this week, or well, last week, I did, I finished Cottage 8 with this. I did 1,000 stitches on Tuesday. Did Cottage number 1, 529 stitches. Cottage 1, 171 on Thursday. I finally started working on the homework, which heavy. It's a house. 714. Then I finished it on Sunday with 308. And then I finished the whole darn thing yesterday. 640 stitches for Cottage number 2. So, I actually have 3 cottages done. And the crowd goes wild. So, I hope that explains the homework and all that. This week's focus is going to be so many books, so little time. I know, you always laugh at that. And I want to, because I messed it up. See, I was getting all prepared for you guys. Because I think you guys like totals, you know? So, I have it worked out, which I have to start over because over here I messed up. I put an extra week in here, so now all these totals are wrong. But now I don't have it all caught up so far. Okay, so at the end of February, I was only 1,000 stitches off. About. So can you see that? So this is where I should be, and this is where I was. And then I don't have any of March information because that will be next week's video. Because I'm only going to do it a month where I tell you all the different things. And this way I can look too and see, wow, in January I stitched 9,350 stitches. And in February I stitched 10,000. So I can, you know, feel like I'm working, you know, like seeing where I'm at, seeing which months I stitch more. I don't know. Numbers. Okay, Beck. It's Beck's time. Becca did some cross stitching. She worked on her Animal Crossing. And didn't you say you had to rip out something?
I have the frog part of the lowercase a. It's too wide.
I can't tell. I think you're in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And I know it's going to bother me if I don't fix it.
Yeah. Definitely. Hopefully, after the end of April, she's done with school. So hopefully this summer she can start whipping that out. And maybe she'll even finish her temperature carded.
I was just thinking, maybe I should finish that first.
I think you should. That'd be nice. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Fortnite fabric. Dun, 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 dun. And I get the duos. And this week's, or this month's, was
Phil and Lil.
Phil and Lil Pickles from, no, it's not.
You
I did it again, didn't I? But it's pickle colors, so why isn't it the pickles? Who are they? Aren't they filling a little pickle?
No, it's Tommy and Dill Pickle. Your twins' last name I keep forgetting, but it's not.
Then
Pickle.
why did they do pickle color?
Because people, I don't know. It kind of matches their outfit if it was lighter.
But this reminds me of pickles. So, I love it. But I ripped my bag. I'm very sad that I ripped my bag. Hello, Tobers. I know, you want us to make dinner because you want a piece of meat. Huh?
DeVille, that's their last name.
DeVille?
Yeah. Or DeVille.
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, so my goals is to work on so many books, so little time. Gonna do the homework and then going to, my goal is, but see, it's Easter week, so I can't be crazy. But I'm hoping 2 cabins. So by the end of next week, I will have 5 cabins done. Because I'm pretty sure I have 3 done already. Almost positive. Your goals? You got homework. She's got homework.
Yeah.
But will you get out, temperature garden, and if you get a chance to put in a couple of stitches here and there,
yeah.
You could put in a couple of stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At least with the temperature garden, I can see, I don't like those colors on that fabric. I can't, my brain does not let me see it. I know you can see it. I'm hoping once the whole frame is there, then it will like pop. But because, and I'm not criticizing, but you have so little done, all I'm seeing is fabric and not the floss popping. You know?
I have it about halfway done. I stopped doing it around end of May.
We're talking about Animal Crossing.
Oh! I thought you were talking about temperature garden.
No, I said with temperature garden, the fabric that it's on, I can see when you do stuff. On the Animal Crossing, I can't tell when you've done something because the fabric, the floss that they have picked, just like washes out. And I'm hoping once you get more of the frame done, then the fabric won't be so overwhelming.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense to anyone?
Yes.
Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah. Yes.
Bueller. Okay. She's gonna hit me. There's no alcohol in it.
But take a drink so your brain refreshes.
You're making me make really weird faces out of here. Thank you. Okay, we're done. We're out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the 2 finishes. Once again, look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. Oh, shoot. See? Almost knocked over the pop. And the one last time. That's a good note to end on. Okay, guys. We will see you next week because even if it's 10 minutes, we're gonna do it. This is a very long video. We're at 23 minutes.
Yeah, because you went on a long tangent about homework.
Well, people were asking, so I had to explain. Okay, guys, we're out of here. Bye!